Greetings YouTube and welcome to the Blue Corner. In this video I have for you guys a deck profile, and it is going to be on the Destiny Masked Hero deck that I did a video of a little while ago. Got a request for a profile and I figure why the hell not. I'm about to take this deck apart anyway because now I have some other things I can play around with. I bought 2 boxes of Secret Force hoping to hit the jackpot, pulled 2 Brios, so I guess I started it, and as a result I have a Ritual Beast core that I'm going to flesh out and then start playing around with that. But I'll still give you guys profile of this, tell you guys what it is, how it works, and just my thoughts on heroes at this point. The basic idea of this is it's based on the deck that won Japanese Nationals last year, the Destiny Dark Hero deck that was basically Darklock Turbo. It looked really fun and I really wanted to play it the moment like the set came out over here, regardless of how badly this would have aged and gotten power crept, and it does what I expected it to do. The idea is that when Shadow Mist hits the graveyard by any means, you can add a hero monster from your deck to your hand except herself, and that includes Destiny heroes. So Shadow Mist, when she's yarded, can grab you this, which then you can then pitch for Destiny draw, and then draw 2 cards into your deck, or you can use this guy's effect to try and hit things. This deck runs a lot of normal spells, so you'll hit things like Destiny Draw, Rhoda, Raigeki, Allure, Foolish, Mass Charge. I tried to tweak it so that you could get this guy's off occasionally, but you're really not going to be using him that often, but it's just still something there. And then when Shadow Mist is special summoned, you can add a change quick play spell from your deck to your hand, so Mass Change and Mass Change 2, except I'm not playing Mass Change 2. And yeah, she's very good. It's a pity we don't have Stratos, but I just don't think he's coming back at this point. Like, if he wasn't going to get unbanned now, I don't think he's going to get unbanned ever. So yeah, that's like my multiple heroes, and then just the 1 copy of Bubble Man, because in this build, I honestly don't think he's amazing. Too many Bubble Man will lead to clumping, and my monster count is already pretty high, and I don't want to add more to it. But he is there for when I need the Xyz play, the water for acid, and just as another search target. Plus, there's like that rare instance where you'll either top deck this, or you'll top deck and a hero lives, pay for its effect, and then special summon Bubble Man out of the deck. Because Bubble Man's the only card you control, because you top deck the hero lives, then you can use his draw effect. But that doesn't really happen that often. Still, it's just relevant. Plus 2200 attack dwellers. For the non-heroes, 1 copy of Goblin Berg. One of the things this deck can do badly is play out of monster-heavy hands. If you open with a whole bunch of these, you have so many normal summons, and that just slows you down immensely. This guy can at least get Shadow Mist out of your hand so that when she special summons, she gets her effect, and you can just send that off for Dark Law. Quick note, Dark Law also works with Destiny heroes. You can just Mass Change off a Diamond Dude if you need to dodge an effect or something. Like, you summon it, they try and Veiler it because they don't want you hitting something. Yeah. But yeah, this guy just lets you do that. He's a roadable target, so I'm only running the 1 because I don't need to run any more of that. In this build, mind you. 1 copy of Armageddon Knight. This is a dark heavy deck. So he can send Shadow Mist and Diamond Dude if need be. And he can also send Shadow Dragon as an MST. Dragon is 1900, and it can out monsters when it's flipped. And that's that. And then finally, just Dark Arm Dragon. I'm not going to lie, this card win more, especially seeing as he's at 1 here, whereas the deck I base this off of, he's at 2 there. At least he was. Now he's at 1 there, and for good reason, because he's dumb, but... yeah, Dark Armed, he's win more, but when you do get this off, you win. And the game, ideally, is not going to get to the point where you'll dead draw this guy, because if you have dead draw him, that means it's extended past to the point of your control. You kind of just want to, like, summon Dark Law, control with it, and then just kill them. But yeah, Dark Armed, he is much easier to summon in the early game. You can just straight up Lava Chain, play him, and such. Yeah, I don't drop him that often, but when I do, I win. That's just how he is. As for the spells, I think it's actually fairly self-explanatory for any hero deck. I mean, you've got 3 YOLO lives. Because I'm playing the Destiny Hero engine, I can play Destiny Draw, which is always nice. Triple Rhoda, triple Mass Change, triple MST, Allure because I'm playing Darks, Book, Foolish, Mass Charge. This is a card I personally like in here. It gets you back any hero from your graveyard and a change. So you can just grab a Destiny Hero Diamond Dude or a Shadow Mist and then go into Dark Law, or a Bubble Man and go into Acid. And then the single copy of Raigeki. As for the traps, triple copies of Mirror Force. You're playing Protect the Dark Law here. So Mirror Force helps. A lot of decks have to overextend in order to try and clear your board, and Mirror Force punches in for that. Plus Dark Law, plus this. means that a lot of things just won't be hitting the graveyard, like Khalees and Dolls and other floaters, so you'll just cut them off from that. Plus, it gives you an open board in order to try and shot your opponent the following turn. Triple copy of Vanity's Emptiness. To be perfectly honest, I hate this card, and I hope to God it gets hit. Like, I just don't like things that say you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I know that's being hypocritical because I am playing a you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck, but I'm allowed to say my own opinions, and I'm just putting my bias aside for this deck and trying to explain it as logically as I can. But yeah, like, I honestly think that this card is just stupid, and I hope to God it gets hit. Like, just hit as many floodgates as possible. I just don't like floodgate formats. 2 copies of Call the Haunted because it works very nicely with Shadow Mist, especially if you go Armageddon Knight into it, and then 2 copies of Phoenix Chain to help further protect the Dark Claw. And then for the extra deck, 3 copies of Dark Claw and an Acid as your go-to guys. Dark Claw, when he's in play, banishes all cards that would be sent to your opponent's graveyard, and when your opponent plays a card effect that lets them get cards outside the draw phase, you can rip one out of the hand. And then Acid is a heavy storm upon special summon through Mass Change. And he reduces attack, but yeah. You don't really drop that often. And then for the Xyz, you just run like good rank 4s. I don't think I need to explain a whole lot of these choices. The Downerd is just because I'm side decking Snatch Steal. I'm not running Snatch Steal in the main because of Diamond Dude. I want to run as many normal spells as I can. As you may have noticed, my only non-normal spells are the 3 MST, the Book of Moon, and the 3 Mass Change. Everything else is a Diamond Dude hit, which is what I want. If I was playing Standard Masked Heroes, then I would play Snatch Steal, as it is a very unfair card. And I am siding it in here, but yeah, that's just my reasoning behind the Downerd. And that's pretty much it for what I've got here. Again, it's just a very simple deck. I decided to build it because fuck it, I wanted to. But honestly, I feel heroes are going to struggle now if they don't really adapt, because as a stun deck, I feel like Yosenju and Ritual Beasts do the job better. And as a combo OTK type deck, I think Cliveforth do it, and then as just an all-around consistent solid search type deck, well, we obviously have Necros. And even then, they can do the lockdown a bit better too with Jin and whatnot. But still, it's fun, it's cheap, and yeah, this is just an alternative to Masked Heroes if you don't want to play the standard hero build. Another way to play this deck is with Malicious and Plague Spreader Zombie, but I just didn't want to do that. I mean, yeah, you can like search out the Malicious and then drop it off for D-draw, but I like how this guy at least does things on field, and he's a 1400 beater, so that's a thing too. But yeah, that's all I really got in here, so I hope you guys enjoyed the deck itself, and yeah, next time you see D Heroes on here, it'll hopefully, when I have my Teledad deck finished, I'm getting closer and closer to having it to the point where I want it to be. I'm just testing out ideas with it, and then hopefully I'll get some Teledad duels on here, because apparently that's an amazing format. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until the next time, this is BlueStar899, jacking out.